Okay, well, welcome. And today I will be talking about my NAS. I ordered a NAS from the internet and it came today. What is a NAS, you might be asking? A NAS stands for Network Attached Storage. So if you have a lot of photos, videos, music, files, and such, I'm a photographer too. So I have a ton of pictures, ton of videos. Some of you may have a lot of family photos and photos of friends and whatnot. This is the perfect solution for that. So you can store all that content on this, and if you have a hard drive failure or you continue to get more videos and photos and files, you can just swap the hard drive. Swap the hard drive on a hard drive failure. You don't swap the hard drive on adding more hard drives. You just add another hard drive. This particular one is a 4-bay. This is a DS920 Plus, and it's a fairly fast network attached storage, and it's gonna be suitable for my needs. Now I'm gonna run what's called a RAID 5 configuration, which you need a minimum of 3 hard drives to do that. So what it does is, as you're building your hard drives, you're putting all your content on there, and if you should have a hard drive failure, like I mentioned a second ago, what the RAID 5 configuration allows you to do is pull the bad hard drive out, put a new hard drive in, and then the other 2 hard drives build back the missing content that was on that hard drive that had a failure. So that is what I'm going to do. And the reason why I got this is we do have one at my job. I lobbied for that to happen because I have tens of thousands, probably 100,000 pictures at work. And this has a great Synology photos. It kind of categorizes your photography or your photos, and it has this great artificial intelligence where it basically does face recognition. So any photo that you upload to it, it's going to pull the faces out of those photos if there's people in there, and then it's going to match all the other photos that you have in that library or any that you may add to it later, and it's going to put that face with that face all in a pile. You tag it, and then say if it's me and there's, say on this hard drive deal, the network attached storage, it found 1,100 photos of me in there. It's going to group them all together, and that is awesome. It's awesome when you're trying to find old family members that maybe aren't around anymore, or friends, and somebody wants them all for whatever reason. You can group them all together. You can share them, and when you're sharing, another cool aspect of this, when you're sharing your photos with someone, you can create a link to that folder or that picture, and then you can send them that link, and then you have a middleman here. Synology is the middleman. So it goes to Synology and then goes to the network attached storage. So it's not a direct link to your network attached storage. It goes through Synology first, which is safer. But with that link, they'll have access not to all your files, just the files that you want to share with them. And you can stop sharing it. You can put a time limit on that share. If I want to just share it for a day or a week, I'll tell them, hey, I have your photos. They're going to be available for a week. Look at and download whatever you want, and then it's going to shut it down. I don't even have to think about it. I can just set that timer for it to stop sharing. You can also add a password on there. So you create the link to the file with a picture, whatever. Send that link to whomever, put a password on it, and that makes it a little bit more secure. That way, just in case somebody grabs that link or clicks on that link, they might not be able to see those photos. They may be private. So whoever you share that link with, you just give them the password. And then again, you can shut down the link whenever you want. It's not just files. It's not limited to not files, but photos. You can do that with videos, files, and whatever. And that's just touching, just main reason why I'm using this. But that is just minuscule part of what this network attached storage can do. So I'm going to open it up and show you what's in the box. Comes in pretty nice packaging. This looks like a power cord. Here we have some Cat 5e cables. You have some keys that lock the hard drives in there, little hard drive bays. You have a power cube. Okay. These over here, just in case you're wondering, those are hard drives. I got 3 6 terabyte hard drives, and I'll tell you what those are here in a second. Okay. Well, that's nice. Nice little sleeping bag here. All right, so there you go. So as you can see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 places where I can put hard drives. You have a USB port here, some indicator lights of what's going on. You have a little power button on the side. Have some branding there, Synology. And then on the back, we have 2 fans. And we have a couple more things here, a couple Ethernet ports. I believe it's one or 10 gigabit port. Well, I can't see anymore. I gotta hold things about arm length. Anyways, you can look up the specs on that, or I'll put them down below. Pretty awesome little machine. You know, you can put it in the corner of your room or just hide it or whatever. As long as it breathes a little bit, I think it's fine. It doesn't make really a lot of noise, and you can set the noise level on that. Okay, so the hard drives real quick. When you get hard drives for network attached storage, it's important to make sure that they are network hard drives, like network attached storage hard drives, or anyways, that's what I got. And the ones that I got they're made by Seagate, and I got the IronWolf. A gentleman had recommended IronWolf was a good network attached storage hard drive. It doesn't wear out that easily, not like your normal hard drives would. I believe Western Digital makes a red too that are good, but I went with this one. I'm gonna try it out. I think it's gonna do pretty good for me. I do have some reds in an old network attached storage I have, but it's a really old server. It's not as easy as this. It's not as user friendly. Your grandmother could use this, really. It's just kind of a plug and play, download some, it's proprietary apps, but a good thing with that user interface that you will, you'll see when you go through the web browser is all these apps that are unique to this. There's a lot of them, but the most important one for me would be the Synology photos. So anyways, that's just a quick rundown of this network attached storage. I hope it was helpful, informative. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I know there wasn't a lot of detail, a lot of specs and stuff, but you look up here, the DS920 Plus, look it up. It's a good home level consumer model network attached storage. You could probably use it even in a small business, and it would do just fine. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.